Good morning, guys. It is day 14. It's a 0 day in Idlewild. I'm taking another 0 tomorrow, so I probably won't be doing a lot of filming. I know these 0 days probably aren't very exciting to people. Basically laundry, cleaning up myself. I've already taken 2 showers. Just getting my resupply figured out as far as how much food I need and other supplies that I need for this next stretch, because it's going to be about 5.5 to 6 days to get from here to Big Bear. Okay, doing a little bit of a road walk into town so that I can go get my supplies. I emptied out my backpack just so it would be easier to carry everything. Seems how it is quite a bit of a walk to the bunkhouse. I guess it's the only thing I'm kind of regretting is not being a little bit closer to town because now I'm just feeling like lazy. Like I don't want to go into town again and just to get the chores out of the way. But yesterday a lady gave me a ride when I was about halfway up this hill, so maybe somebody will offer. I feel bad for me, but because the cars go flying down this road, not many are wanting to stop. I totally get it. These carpenter bees are doing a number on this hotel. They hover above your head looking at you as you come out the door. But yeah, there's just holes everywhere in this building. I might want to do something about that, because I mean the whole place is just riddled with holes. Something's got to give eventually. Hey guys, it is day 15 and day 2 of my 0s here in Idlewild. I am at the bunkhouse finishing out my 0 days, and then I'm just really anxious to get back out hiking. I don't like sitting here idle. Although I have walked into town a couple times, and it's quite a good walk from here, and then it's like straight up pretty steep road to get back up here. So I have been a little active, but not carrying a backpack or anything. So hopefully it's been beneficial to rest, and I've been eating a lot of really healthy food since I've been here, and just like I said, I'm just anxious to get back out and hiking and stop overthinking all of this. I've been just debating whether I want to try to go over Mount San Jacinto. I am by myself. The people that have been hiking around decided to take some time off of trail to let the snow melt a little bit more. And then there were some other people that I had met that I've been leapfrogging that I wanted to try to hike with over San Jacinto, and they left today to go back out on trail. And I just decided that I don't want to hike over it alone. It's going to get probably pretty slushy over the next couple of days too, because it's a huge warm-up happening starting tomorrow, and it's going to be in the mid-90s in the deserts. So there's another thing we got to watch for when we go down in elevation from San Jacinto down into Whitewater, Cabazon. It's going to be really hot down there. And then on the other side of that, going up to Big Bear, there's going to be a cool down next week where it's going to be highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s for a couple days as I'm going into town. But my decision is to not go over San Jacinto right now. I've already gone over that stinking mountain a couple times now, including last year and in 2021. So I've done that area enough. I plan to come back this year though, because I do want to finish the PCT in one season. So if I want to complete all of the trail that's open, then I would come back to that at the very end of the hike when I come back down and get back to Walker Pass. So my plan is to go up the Black Mountain Alternate tomorrow, which is reconnecting with a PCT up there, and that's like at the very end of Fuller Ridge, kind of the last sketchy area of Mount San Jacinto. And then from there, it just pretty much descends down into Cabazon, into the desert area. So that's the plan. I feel better about that. I've been overthinking this so much, and I want so much to just continue from Paradise Valley and continue on, but I also need to be really smart and safe about this and not do things that are out of my comfort zone. I just decided, those conditions still sound pretty sketchy with it being slushy. So I think I'm just going to just bypass the area, let it settle down, and the people that want to go over it, awesome for them. Have a great time and be safe. But yeah, I'm just going to continue from Black Mountain Road and continue my hike. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, April 27th, and I am just waiting the last half an hour so I can catch my ride with Grumpy, the trail angel, up to Black Mountain Alternate so that I can reconnect with PCT. I am a little intimidated. My backpack is really heavy. I have about 6.5, 7 days worth of food in there, plus my cassava shake, and I carry all of that 15-day supply at once just because it's too hard to break that up into little bits. Just everything's adding up in weight. I added an extra thermal layer in there, and just because going up towards Big Bear in a few days, it's going to start to get really cold. So it's going to start out really hot in the desert, and then it's going to be pretty chilly going up into Big Bear. So I wanted to have that extra layer with me to hike in if I need to. And yeah, so today's gonna be about 2,300 feet of elevation to get back up to the PCT, and I'm just gonna have to really take that kind of slow. And then hopefully this afternoon, when I'm back up there, I'll just take a break and then try to get down the hill. There's like a really long descent when I get up there that goes back down to Cabazon at the desert area, and I'll just try to get as far as I can possibly get. Okay, I'm back on, okay, I'm not on the PCT. This is Black Mountain Road Alternate, and it's pretty much just gonna be steep climb up to the top here. So I'll just be kind of putting my nose to the grind and doing my slow pacing stuff, because it's definitely a calf burner if you're not careful. I don't wanna injure those like I did last year. I've got a heavy backpack on too, so I just need to take it slow. I'll be fine. It's just, anytime you like stay in town for a couple days, I don't know, the body gets kind of lazy. So just got to work out those kinks and get back into the groove. But so excited to be back out here and moving again. Crap. So I just did 1.1 miles in 30 minutes. I was very proud of that. But then I discovered I dropped my hat. You know, I should know better. You have to affix everything to your bag and don't take chances. Ugh, I'm so mad at myself for doing that. I know better. You just affix everything to your bag. Don't just have something. I just had it kind of looped over my water bottle. And of course that sucker was about easily like 0.6 miles back. So I did over an extra mile of this non-PCT trail because of that mistake on a steep climb. Brilliant, Trace. There is water running everywhere. I love it. So it's running here, across the road, and down there. So that's about the 4th water source in just a span of maybe 2.3 miles. Very cool. And I'm carrying 2 liters of water up this mountain. Silly. I should probably dump some. Hitting snow. It is 6,500 feet in elevation. That's the first patch of snow that I've seen next to this road. I'm finally catching up to the people that got started before me. They were staying in the hotel room close to where I was. There's an older couple up there. Not sure where they're from. Haven't really had a chance to talk to them much, but it's just nice to see people out here. I feel so remote right now. All right, I'm just gonna put this phone away and focus on pacing and breathing. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm only 3 miles up, so it's gonna be slow going.
Cause yeah, we had a pretty good time. She's just funny as all get out. How do I fix this? Yeah.
So this is Rob Muir. He is the great nephew
Yes.
of John Muir himself. So that is pretty amazing. And he is probably one of my favorite trail angels so far. He caught me walking up Black Mountain Alternate and offered to take me up as far as we could go. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're amazing and appreciate it so much.
It makes my day to meet all of you. So super.
All right. Thank you. You have a great day.
Thank you.
What an amazing guy. He was so super nice, and I'm so appreciative to get a little help going up here. He took me up about another 1.5 miles. So even though it wasn't like super far, it definitely helps. And now I'm right into the snow, which is fine. I'll be taking it slow on here too, just because it's It's not firm anymore. And the couple that was hiking in front of me didn't want to ride, so great. I'm not too proud to take a little help getting up here, for sure. I'd really like to have enough time to start getting down the other side today as well. So, all right, well, let me turn this around and show you the snow. As you can see, it's not continuous, which is nice. It's kind of what I was hoping for, is that we'd start to see some melting. And breathing a little heavier. I went up higher in elevation here, so I do think might be doing some post holing a little bit, but it's all good. All right, let's crack out the rest of these miles to the top here. I can tell you already, I feel like I 100% made the right choice skipping around the snowy, sketchy areas of San Jacinto for now, because even just walking over these long stretches on this road, the snow is like, it's like soft serve ice cream, and I'm already post holing, and it's just gonna get warmer over the next few days. So I can't imagine that's gonna be very fun for a lot of people out there, but some people like that sort of thing for fun, but not me so much. I'll do what I need to get through Big Bear, but I don't know if I'm gonna be a lover of walking on snow. It's just the reality of it. Not everybody likes that sort of thing, but it is part of the PCT, and I just don't want to have to do it for hundreds of miles. Just thinking about all the people that are just starting to go over some of my friends left yesterday to go up and over San Jacinto. I hope they're okay. This snow is so soft, and it's only supposed to get hotter over the next including today, it's about 4 days total of this heat wave. So I can't even imagine, how sketchy Patchy Peak and Saddle Junction, Strawberry, whatever that's called. I heard that was really, really sketch too. But anyway, I know everybody's gonna make the best choice they can for themselves up there, but the concern is like at nighttime, it's not gonna dip below freezing. It's supposed to be like in the maybe like mid 40s or even around 50 at night. So it's not gonna allow the snow to freeze much. I mean, it'll definitely harden a bit overnight and condense, but still. All right, I need to pay attention. This is gonna be nothing but post Hull City for a bit. I just stopped to take a little mini break. I filled up another 1.5 liters of water. I'm not sure what the water situation is going to look like up ahead, but a lot of seasonal stuff, and most of it's not on far out right now. So I should be okay. I've got like 2 3/4 liters of water, and I can always melt snow if I need to. Yeah, I'm just, I think I only have about 0.6 miles to reconnect with the PCT, and it says in the comments that it's easy to lose the trail up there, but that was a couple days ago, and it seems like things are melting really fast, so maybe it's improved a little bit, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too slippery going down, but I'll be very, very excited to clear the snowfield. I don't think I'm going to be on it very long once I get on the PCT and start descending, so that's good. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's not like terribly fun, but it wasn't awful. It was just kind of like more work, so my legs are extra tired, and I was post holing tons, so, and of course that's just like, it's like walking on super soft sand, and it just makes your legs really fatigued. So that's probably my worst complaint about it. I put my bread bags on my socks so that way it keeps the ice cold water from like seeping into the shoes. I know my feet are probably going to sweat a little bit, but at least it's not wet socks plus the cold water soaking in from the snow, making my feet freezing cold. So as soon as I clear the snowfield down here, I'll take those off and let things start to dry out. But Okay, I'm anxious to get out of here and get out of the snow, so I'm going to get going. Wow, look at that view. It's about 7,500 feet in elevation, looking down into Cabazon, Palm Springs. Well, yeah, that's Cabazon because that's Morongo Casino down there. Wow, that's so cool looking. So that's San Gorgonio over there. All right, well, this is what I'm tackling right now. I would be going back up towards Fuller Ridge, and I've made it to the junction here where Black Mountain meets the PCT. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna start heading down and get out of the snow, hopefully within about 0.7 miles or so. Okay, I just cleared the snow. So the sketchiest part of all that was like at the very end, there was huge snowfields going straight down the mountain, and the snow slushy, so it was kind of like half skiing, half digging your heels in. If you wanted to, you could probably glissade, but I didn't feel comfortable doing that without ice axe. So there was like 2 or 3 of those snowfields, and then it spits you out onto dry trail. So PCT always has to have its last digs, that's for sure. So at least I got a little bit more experience in more sketchy snow. That's probably the toughest snow, if you want to call it that I've hiked on before. So at least I got a little bit more experience, and I didn't feel scared or anything, so I felt like I could keep my balance. The only bad thing is just the snow is so soft. It's very, very slippery. I am gonna find a really nice place to stop and take a nice lunch break, eat some food, get hydrated. I haven't been drinking enough, and just relax the legs, stretch out before I have to keep going down. Oh, take the bread bags off my feet. That would be nice too. So I'll air out my feet. I found a really nice spot to sit and take lunch up here, and I just want to show you guys my lunch because I really haven't been good about showing you my meals. But this is just a half a pita with and I have enough there to that's about 8 days worth of pitas. So I just split them in half. That's all I need. And I've got avocado, cheddar cheese, and I put my super green powder in there, nutritional yeast. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's tasty enough. I could add more to it if I want to, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to have some dried cranberries, and maybe a little bit of M&Ms or something fun. But I've been eating healthy, very healthy all morning, so it's about time to break out the M&Ms. There is the first of many views of San Jacinto as I start to descend down into Cabazon area. You can see the windmills are way down there. And I'm still at 7,300 feet, so I got a long ways to go. I just stopped and just take my knee up because it's been pinging me a little bit going on these steep downhill sections of this already steep enough downhill. I think I kind of aggravated it when I was in the snow, going down the snow fields, because I had to use my knees a whole ton to try to brake to keep from sliding. And I think I just kind of aggravated them. So now they're not happy on the downhill section, which bites. So I'm just going to take it slow. I'm so tired of my knees bugging me, but it's what I have to deal with. So I'm not going to complain about it. Just mitigate it, put some tape on it, and I have to take a shorter day if it's going to keep bugging me. So this is one of my worst fears here on the trail. And I know this doesn't make it look as steep as it is, but where there's the landslide and there's no trail existing, and that's really slippery sand there that I have to go over. Whew, and my knee's bugging me, so I'm gonna have to really use some concentration here. Guys, I have been booking as best as I can with my knee. It seems like it's calmed down a bit, which is surprising because I've been going kind of fast on the hill. Fast as I can, but I found some water. I'm so excited. This one's not on far out either, and it's running nice. All the other ones that I saw were pools or they were cloudy looking. This one looks really nice, so I'm gonna collect here. And I'm just gonna take whatever next camp spot I can find. I'm at mile 199.5, so I only have about a little over 5 miles to get to the bottom tomorrow morning from here. So we'll see how much farther I have to go to find a campsite though. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is day 17, Friday, and I'm getting a really early start. I should have gotten started probably about an hour ago, but I was around a lot of people and it's just hard to make noise when everyone else is sleeping. But I cowboy camped last night. It was really nice, except for a mouse that was in my stuff. So I've yet to assess if it did any damage to anything. It was cute, but they're, you know, unfortunately they can damage some things. But I gotta get going. It's already getting warm in the desert, and probably should have gotten started a lot earlier today. So I'll be taking a long break this afternoon. It's supposed to get, I mean, it's going to be close to 80, 90 degrees by like 9 o'clock this morning, so 9, 10 o'clock. And that's not a whole lot of time to get hiking in across this desert floor, so to figure out what I'm going to do up ahead. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is the trail right now. It's extremely overgrown, and then those are ledges, so it's nothing but rocky trail and overgrowth for much of this, especially like the second half of this downhill from the top. So you got to take it really slow. I've already tripped 3 or 4 times this morning, and any fall on these rocks is definitely going to do some damage to something. So you have to be really careful. So as much as I want to get down this hill, it's going to be really hot. I have to just mentally tell myself to slow down, and I'll get there when I get there, and get there in one piece. It's hard to get anywhere with everything looks so beautiful right now. Oh my God, that was like the longest 4 miles of my life. It took so long and my knees hurt so bad. That's probably the toughest time I've had is right there so far. I'm finally at the bottom of this hill though. I'm just gonna go lick my wounds. All right guys, it is about 9:15 in the morning. I've made it down the rest of that descent from that long climb. I had foxtails in my shorts. Watch where you're squatting to go to the bathroom. I'm talking to me also. I squatted on a bunch of foxtails and they're just sticking in everything and poking me. Very, very not comfortable. So I'm road walking a little bit, and of course this is steep downhill. My knees were not happy on that hill. I'm hoping that they're gonna recover as I go across the desert floor, and then I'll be climbing on the other side mostly. So I think that's gonna give them, because they seem like they're fine as long as it's not this steep downhill for a long period of time. Ow. Oh, the stickers are so annoying. Okay, cut all that out. but they seem to be okay as long as I'm not going on this super steep downhill for extended periods of time, such as that monster behind me. So that was a 6,000 foot descent that I did in less than 24 hours after ascending 2,300 feet from Black Mountain Road. Okay, so we may be going into Cabazon to go to In-N-Out just because it's so hot today. I mean, it's 9:15 in the morning and it's already hot. I've already had electrolytes, a liter that I drank down like it was nothing. And I'm sweating like crazy already. So, I mean, it's the desert. It's what do you expect? But I know this area is no fun to walk through when it's really hot like this because it's completely exposed. And it could be very dangerous. So I hope people are being smart and, you know, staying put somewhere and hiking early or late today. If you're on the fence about whether or not you should bring an umbrella, I think I want to do a whole video just devoted to all the things you can use an umbrella for. But obviously, the most useful thing and the most, you know, safety factor thing is being able to have some shade. I mean, let me see if you can see. If you look around, there's absolutely no place on this desert floor for shade. None. And this will be miles of walking across here. There's lots of areas on the PCT that are very exposed like that. And this sun umbrella cuts out many degrees, at least, 7-10 degrees sometimes. Because I can definitely feel the difference when I take it down with the sun searing down on me. But it definitely raises the comfort factor. For me, it's not a luxury item. For me, it's a safety item. And I mean, others are obviously going to argue with that, and that's fine, but for me, it's a safety item. Hey guys, I am here at the Cabazon, the I-10 underpass. It's mile 209.5, and me and a couple other people, Jet and Skywalker, have decided to go into In-N-Out and get some burgers and drinks. So that sounds really good right now. The desert is super hot. It's kind of dangerous to be out there right now, and I think a lot of people are just gonna be taking it easy and doing some night hiking tonight. So we're talking about a plan to possibly night hike tonight. So it's gonna be kind of a long day, but we're thinking that's gonna be the safest course of action because this heat's gonna last for the next few days. You can see how red my face is. I got overheated just that small section from the 205 faucet to here to the underpass, and it was only 10 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't feel too good when I got here, but I'm better now. I just drank a ton and had a little bit of food, but yeah, so that's the safe plan for this afternoon, and I'll keep you guys posted as to what we're gonna do for this afternoon. To give you an afternoon update, we went into, I was with Jet Skywalker. We were setting up right there to take a nap. So Jet's uncle came from LA and gave us all a ride to In-N-Out. I went to Starbucks and we sat out there for several hours, which was really nice. It's actually getting cold inside the restaurant. Now I'm back here under the bridge and it's in the 90s, very hot. We're waiting till about 7 o'clock, and then we're going to do some night hiking tonight and give that a shot.